Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Adilda Mahrani and let me introduce my partner are Muhammad Wirajaya Perdana and Nurul Hikmayani, and we are from group 2. We'll present to you, we'll explain to you the material, the different kinds of referents. So enjoy the video. Thank you. In the Charles, he said that concept is lexeme, which denotes object that can be seen or touched, and the lexeme who cannot be seen or touched by the sense, so they are abstract referents. While according to Weimer, Hastings, and Su on 2005, concepts are those whose reference can be experienced through sensation and perception, like such as a dog or bone, whereas abstract concepts are those whose reference like this attribute, such attributes. So for the simply definition, we can conclude that concept is that object you can see and you can touch it, like a cat, dog, tree, wallet, and fan, and etc. An abstract is object you cannot be seen and be touched, but you know and understand the meaning of that object, like truth, freedom, success, good, and love. Let me give you guys an example that maybe make you more understand about the concept and the abstract referent. So I have several examples. So the first, I have two sentences, and the first sentence is the key to the front door, and the second sentence is the key to success. The key to the front door and the key to success. So did you notice the difference about this sentence? Okay, the more example, I have a bright light, and a bright feature. A bright light and a bright feature. And I have a bicycle, have two circular wheels, and the circles of human life. Okay, the last example is sea water is blue and let life flow like water. So if you realize the lexeme like key, bright, cycle, and water have a concept, denotation, or a literal meaning when they are in the contract context. So you can see and you can touch that object like key in the front door. You can touch it, you can see that the key. But the lexeme key, bright, circle, and water have abstract reference and the meaning is figurative. So you can see or touch it, but you know and understand about that, like the key to success. You know what is the key to success, you understand what is the key to success, but you can see it, you can touch the key for the success it. And when I say the water is blue, you realize that you can touch and you can see that sea water. But when I say let life flow like water, you maybe understand that meaning let life flow like water, but you can see or you can touch that the water in let life flow like water. So I think that's all my explanation about the concept and the abstract reference. So we can conclude that concept is the object or denotes the object you can see and you can touch it, while the abstract is you cannot see and you cannot touch it. So for the next presenter as my partner, Wirajati Perdana, Muhammad Wirajati Perdana, will explain to you about the unique and non-unique referent.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Wirajati Perdana, and today I will continue the explanation about referring expression by Kreitler. Okay. About my explanation is about unique and non-unique reference. Okay. Okay. Let's start. First, there are two sentences. Okay. The first sentence, me and my friends went to the city. Okay, the second sentence is me and my friends went to Bandung. Okay. What is the difference between these two sentences? Yeah. The object, yeah. The first object is city and the second object is Bandung. Okay. What's the difference? Okay. City. Okay, which city? Okay, there are many cities in the world, right? Okay, so the first sentence is so general, the object. But the second sentence, Bandung, okay, it's very specific and clear. Bandung city in Jawa Barat. Okay, so the first sentence is non-unique reference, and the second one, yeah, is unique reference. Okay, so unique reference, yeah, refers to something unique. Okay, unique here mean the only one in the world. It refers to something specific. Reference that is fixed or constant will always be unique. In written, it is identified initially capitalized. Okay, when a referring expression has fixed reference or unique reference, knowledge of it is part of one's general knowledge. We either know what the Bandung are or we don't know. Okay, but non-unique reference refers to something that is general and it's not clear what it refers to. Okay, the person's specific knowledge identify the meaning of the variable referent from the physical or linguistic context. Okay, in other words, unique reference has fixed reference, but non-unique reference has variable reference. Okay. Okay, there is one thing. The fluidity of language give possibility of fixed reference can be used with variable reference. Okay. Example, every city has a Greenwich village. This fellow is an ex is I mean this fellow is an Einstein. Okay, we need a new Magna Carta. Okay, the name of a person, for example, Shakespeare, which necessarily has concrete fixed reference, acquires variable reference when applied to other people. Okay, example, no Shakespeare wrote this play. Okay, an abstract reference for the works produced by that person. Okay, like where we are reading Shakespeare. I think enough, yeah. My explanation about unique and non-unique reference. Okay. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nur Himayani. I will try to explain about the source material which is countable and non-countable. 1. Countable. Countable is a concrete noun or expression that can be counted referring to items that are separate from each other, and it has singular and plural form which include countable, namely name of people, name of animal, size, places that can be counted one by one, such as book, car, banana, pen, bag, table. Specific animal name in countable phrases. Example, a fish, a chicken, a sheep, a cat, a dog. Or in the example sentence, I have a fish or a cat. Several nouns in a phrase that can be counted designate the item originally made from the substance. Countable merupakan kata benda atau ungkapan konkret yang dapat dihitung mengacu pada barang-barang yang terpisah satu sama lain dan memiliki bentuk singular dan plural. Yang termasuk kata countable itu nama orang, nama hewan, ukuran, tempat yang dapat dihitung satu persatu, seperti buku, kursi, pisang, pena, ayam, kucing. Nah, ada kata benda yang dalam frasa yang dapat dihitung menunjukkan barang, yaitu satu buku, satu pena, atau nama buah yaitu sebuah anggur, atau dalam contoh kalimat yaitu aku punya 2 pisang atau beberapa buku. Adapun contoh untuk nama hewan tertentu dalam frasa yang dapat dihitung yaitu seekor ikan, seekor ayam, udang, seekor kucing, atau dalam kalimat aku punya seekor ikan atau seekor kucing. 2. Non-countable. Non-countable is a noun or abstract, does not stand alone and as a substance consisting of many particles. There are not worth counting, such as sand, sugar, and rice. Some collection types noun have different names, such as furniture, jewelry. Thence there are expressions such as advice, beauty, information, which are categorized as invisible, referent, and non-countable abstract. Example of non-countable: 1. A group of similar objects as the non-furniture, because furniture is used as a term to describe all types of objects that are classified as car, table, cabinet. 2. Liquid nouns such as coffee, tea, milk, oil, water, non-countable. Non-consisting of small objects that are difficult to count such as rice, sugar, salt, dust, grass. Non-countable merupakan kata benda atau yang bersifat abstrak, tidak berdiri sendiri dan sebagai zat yang terdiri dari banyak partikel yang tidak dapat dihitung, seperti pasir, gula, dan beras. Beberapa kata benda jenis koleksi yang memiliki nama berbeda seperti furniture, perhiasan, koper. Kemudian ada ungkapan juga seperti nasihat, keindahan, informasi yang dikategorikan sebagai referen yang abstrak atau tidak dapat dihitung. Kata benda yang tidak dapat dihitung contohnya yaitu pertama itu kelompok dari beberapa benda yang serupa, misalnya kata benda furniture, karena furniture digunakan sebagai istilah untuk menggambarkan segala jenis benda yang tergolong seperti kursi, meja, lemari. Yang kedua itu kata benda cair seperti kopi, teh, susu, minyak, air. Itu termasuk benda yang tidak dapat dihitung. Dan ada juga kata benda yang terdiri dari benda-benda kecil yang sulit dihitung seperti beras, gula, garam, debu, dan rumput. In Not From Alan Cradler, there are several explanatory examples of countable and non-countable. 1. There are none that in non-countable phrases do not substance. Example: hair, fire, water, light. 2. There are certain animal names when considered as food. The name appear in phrases that's non-countable. Example: fish, chicken, beef. 3. There are animal names Anglo-Saxon origin is countable noun and in Norman French non-countable. Example: beef venison. 4. Some nouns refer to substance when they appear in countable phrases and in non-countable phrases designate the item originally made from the substance. Example: paper, cup, straws. 5. Some non-countable phrases may appear in countable phrases to indicate certain amount to or type of substance. Example, coffee, some cheese versus soap. 6. There is a substantial noun, such as rain, raindrop, snow, snowflakes. 7. There are nouns that are always plural, such as ski short, trouser, short, jeans, income, and shopping. 8. Multiple nouns can be separated, which contains small, non-countable particles such as there, water, rice. However, there are some inconsistencies for some nouns. As an example, form, non-countable. Dalam catatan dari Alan 1986 dan Cradler 1999 ada beberapa penjelasan contoh tentang countable dan non-countable. Pertama, ada kata benda yang dalam frasa yang tidak dapat dihitung, menunjukkan zat, seperti rambut, api, air, cahaya. 2. Ada nama hewan tertentu ketika dianggap sebagai makanan, nama tersebut muncul dalam frasa yang tidak dapat dihitung, seperti ikan, ayam, sapi. Yang ketiga, ada beberapa binatang. Anglo-Saxon asal adalah countable noun dan dalam bahasa Norman French non-countable. Contoh, daging sapi, daging rusa. Yang keempat, beberapa kata benda menyebut zat ketika mereka muncul dalam frasa yang tidak dapat dihitung dan dalam frasa yang dapat dihitung menunjukkan item yang awalnya dibuat dari zat tersebut. Contohnya gelas, kertas, sedotan, cangkir. Yang kelima, beberapa frasa yang tidak dapat dihitung mungkin muncul dalam frasa yang dapat dihitung untuk menunjukkan jumlah atau jenis zat tertentu. Contoh, kopi, beberapa keju, atau berbagai sabun. Yang keenam, ada kata benda yang cocok seperti hujan jadi rintik hujan, salju jadi kepungan salju, dedaunan jadi daun. Yang ketujuh, ada kata benda yang selalu jamak seperti gunting, celana panjang, celana pendek, kikir, penghasilan, dan tabungan. Yang kedelapan, ada beberapa kata benda dan dapat dipisahkan yang mengandung partikel kecil yang tidak dapat dihitung seperti kotoran, air, beras, buah jagung. Namun ada beberapa inkonsistensi untuk beberapa kata benda. Contoh, busa, jamak yang dapat dihitung, sedangkan busa yang tidak tunggal, busa yang tidak dapat dihitung. Ada juga oat, gandum, barley, jagung, benda yang tidak dapat dihitung. Sekian, terima kasih.